On this episode of Fan Package, we have packages from fans. Two different ones. First, we have...
This is actually not part of the package.
No, that's not. You're just in the way. We have this wonderful beer stick provided by Loafy. He also brought this wonderful looking Dolma. We have tried Dolma in a can before, but he says this brand is the bee's knees.
Sex in the mouth.
So we shall see. And then additionally, we have this wonderful product. We're going to have to actually see what name he wants us to shout out. I don't know if he wants us to use his full name. Why don't we go ahead and start with that beer stick? Because Loki's been talking it up. I got to try this.
Yeah, you say it so very lovely.
It's curious at best. It is,
So...
I was going to say, like, what's the backstory on this exactly?
So, very close friends of the family.
Oh, it snaps right off.
Went to go and, yeah, it's very, very dry.
It's like rawhide you would feed to an animal.
So, yeah, friends of the family went to New Zealand and they brought back a bunch of stuff and it was all very cool. And then there were these. They are just about the weirdest tasting thing I've ever had. When we bit into them, like everything we thought about meat snacks went out the window. Because these are, they are just a singular flavor that you'll probably never experience again, which is why I had to bring them over.
Yeah, this is, they have an interesting look to them.
Yes, it is.
They kind of look like a jerky, like a pepperoni stick, except they're encased in like the wrapper of like, I don't know what.
I would say they have the appearance of broken press board. Like if you go to Home Depot and you see like the edge of a
little bit, if you look like in the
no, like these look. There's like a rawhide thing that we used to get our dogs, and like these kind of look like maybe the pre-rawhide stage.
Yeah,
it's like they haven't quite refined it enough.
I guess when I thought of meat snacks, I wasn't thinking of the whole of meat snacks as in dog meat snacks too, so...
Yeah, I mean, it's very
Are we
possible.
sure these aren't for dogs?
Well, their regulations might be different. Yeah, so...
Cheers.
Yeah, beer stick. That's a very, 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 very dry piece of meat.
Very dry. And then once your saliva starts, like, moistening it up, it gets really salty. There's some OT flavors in there.
It's not overbearingly salty, though, which is good.
There's got to be, like, oats in here or something, right? It doesn't look like it. It's just spices and herbs.
Yeah, it's got a weird herb flavor to it. I've tasted that herb before, but I don't know what it is to place it.
To me, it was kind of clovey.
It's the herbs in Underberg.
There we go.
Kind of.
Alright, we got some Underbergs. I want to compare the herby flavors. Do the beef first.
Okay.
Cheers. Taste it.
I think it's like just a mild fennel flavor.
Fennel? Like Italian sausage fennel?
Yeah.
Maybe. Okay, cheers.
Yeah, it's got to be fennel because it's got the same licoricey flavor.
There's something there that matches.
I think it's the licorice. It's that fennel. It's really, really, really mild in it. But I would almost guarantee that that's fennel that we're tasting in that.
I think you're probably right. I can actually get down with this.
Yeah. I obviously can get down with it because I ate most of it.
Alright, moving on through this fan package. Next we have Policala. Grape leaves, Dolmas.
Yeah.
Dolmas!
Luckily, this has a nice pull top.
No, those ones look
Oh, it's
a
got
lot
a
drier.
very, very good aroma.
Yeah.
Those ones look a lot drier. The ones that we had were like cased in oil.
They were. They didn't look as appetizing as these ones do.
Alright,
Alright, cheers.
Here we go.
The texture is better too.
Yeah.
Like they got crunch to them. They got They're not just like slimy and gooey.
The rice is, I guess, what you consider like an al dente. And the leaf is slightly firmer.
And the spices aren't overbearing. You get a lot of the flavor of the grape leaf and everything
Yeah,
else in there.
it's a lot less like all spicy than what the other ones
Yeah,
were.
the ones we originally had, I would eat again. These ones I would buy again.
Yeah.
In my
Those are good.
experience, the other brands have a lot more lemon in them, and it throws the flavor off quite a bit.
You're right. These are a lot less vinegary or lemon
Yeah.
juicy. You don't have that acid.
So finally, we have gotten to Orchard Assault. I'm so excited to try homebrew from a fan, especially because it's 11.4%.
Yeah. This is a cider.
Oh!
Forgot that was a plastic bottle.
You just got splooged on, sir.
It smells delicious.
Yeah, it does.
That almost never happens, huh?
I can smell it on Mr. Pink right now.
I'm gonna wring it out of my shirt and drink
Yes. No waste.
Some people would have to pay for that.
it. Alright, there we go. There's a little bit for me.
So, okay. So, this is a dry hopped turbo cider at 11.4 ABV.
11.4.
Fuck your shit up.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
I think like maybe 6-ish?
6 is about average for cider. Let's
Yeah.
give it a nice sniff.
It has a nice nose.
I get a lot of hoppy aromas in there, so
I got the hop, and then I got like a Belgian naturally yeasty.
it has a little bit of that, but I'm looking forward to that.
But like
In cider, that's
I
good.
think some of that natural yeasty is actually the hop that I'm smelling.
It's probably is.
It's like the sweetness of the cider, and then you get the hop, and then it actually makes it smell like a Belgian yeast. Oh, this is gonna be dangerous.
Think so?
All right, thank you for sending us.
Thank you. It smells delicious.
Cheers, guys.
Gracias, Ewan.
Oh, it's like a good champagne.
Ooh.
Oh, it is champagne,
Billy.
but it's not too bubbly.
A nice tartness at the end, too.
Yeah, I think it
Ooh.
starts out. Well, actually, to me, it starts out a little bit tart, moves into sweet. You get a little bit of that hop, and then it ends tart again.
Ooh, this is fantastic.
I almost get a little bit of that.
I cannot tell this is 11.4.
No,
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 it
no.
does not
absolutely
taste
not.
like it.
Alcohol percentage wise, you cannot tell whatsoever. The flavor. You remember the first beer festival that we went to, where I had like that Bing cherry sour beer?
Yeah,
It's got kind of that sour
yeah.
ish to it, but it's
It's
so much better.
really fitting because it's, a cider instead of that beer.
A lot of really nice round flavors.
I
on
guess
this.
it would be like if you ate like a raw apple.
It is like, it's crunching on like those green, like a nice green apple that has that nice tartness to it.
Almost like a crab apple before it's ripened.
Oh, yeah, a little
Yeah.
bit. I think the hops actually add a lot to it.
It really does.
It creates a new sort of more dynamic flavor to it than just like usually ciders are kind of, it's either sweet or it's sour. Or, it's like candy or it's like the really dry ones that sort of have that Belgian flavor.
Yeah.
This one has like, just a new flavor to cider. So, once again, thank you, Ewan, for sending this to us.
Yeah.
It's very delicious.
2 thumbs up. That is
Holy
fantastic.
crap.
Good job, buddy. Keep it up. Keep that craft cider up. I think you're onto something there. This has been CultMoo Fan Package. Thank you for joining us.
See you later, everybody.
Woo!
Cheers.